Winding up an estate, Raj Corporation, a firm of financial and fiduciary advisors, can act both as executor and administrator in an estate. The reason being is that the winding up of an estate is a process that one follows. It's time consuming. It can take even much more than a year to wind up an estate, and therefore you need professional advisors to hold your hand and guide you as a family through this process. Normally, in winding up an estate, we are dealing with various parties, which include the Master of the High Court's officers, SARS, the banks, family members, creditors, accountants, and the like. So it is quite a process dealing with all of these parties and communicating with them. The important documents in respect of winding up an estate is the last will, which sets out the wishes of the deceased person and what this person owns and owes. So those are the assets and liabilities. What is important is that when the person dies, one needs to register that particular estate with the Master of the High Court, and that's your starting point. Thereafter, you communicate with various parties, the financial advisor, the accountants, the family members, the creditors, the Master's office, and so on. The next step is that you have to advertise for debtors and creditors to lodge their claims against the estate. Once when you have all that information together with the information from the financial advisor regarding the insurance policies, the financial statements, the tax position for the deceased person, you then have to prepare the liquidation and distribution account, commonly known as the LDA, with all the information that you have collated. Once when you have put the information together, you will lodge that information with the Master of the High Court, and one of the assessors within the Master's office will then approve the liquidation and distribution account. Once when the account has been approved, the next step is for you to advertise the liquidation and distribution account in the newspapers as well as the government gazette. You find that the account will lay for inspection at the local magistrate's court, where any person can go and inspect that account. So it is a public document. And once when that happens, you'll find that there will be some kind of objection. It could be from family members, from creditors, even from SARS, that they're not happy with the account or the amounts that are reflected. And then you, as the executor of the estate, will have to resolve any of those kind of disputes that may be lodged. Once when all the disputes have been sorted out, your next step would be to pay the liabilities of the estate as well as any expenses in relation to the estate. Once when that is done, you're in a position to distribute the assets to the heirs and the beneficiaries, and you would then get receipts from them to say that they've received the inheritance, and your final step would be to close the estate altogether. For more information, you can contact info@garage.co.za. Garage Corporation is a financial and fiduciary advisory firm with professional people such as chartered accountants, legal advisors, tax consultants, financial planners. All of these people with a multidisciplinary skills, all sitting in one office, giving advice to their clients on different aspects which cover tax, insurance, investments, wills, trusts, deceased estates, and accounting. We have offices both in Durban and in Johannesburg. The group comprises entities which are registered as an authorized financial services provider, and listed in this is the email address as well as the web address. So you're most welcome to contact the practice.